Howdy folks, picking up right back where we left off. We can call this part 2 of the Star in the Sky. Got both pieces located, just in case you didn't see the last video. Got both, look at the ice floating in the sky, kicked up from the wheels. We got the first piece out of the lake and delivered to the airport. That's why you only see 2 pieces on my screen, the 2 wing fragments. And one's over there, one's up there. The crane is already on that side. Can't see the crane, it must be around the corner. This one is up in the rocks. There's the crane. I think as a precursor to driving the crane up there, I think I'm going to take this Freightliner triple axle up in there and locate the piece so I know where I'm going with the crane. Because the crane's harder to maneuver around. Well, when I was in this view, I should have made a mark. That's where I want to go up. And it's probably right in here. I think I see the wing. Looks like the part of the wing that has the engine on it. One wing has an engine, complete engine with the nacelle on it. The other wing does not. I know this will take a few minutes, that I could be over in the crane. Getting to the other section. But I think it's important to dislocate this piece for sure. Yep, there it is. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. I should probably keep this thing closed just in case the crane has a problem turning around or something and flips over. Tuck it in right there. That looks like a cool parking spot. We won't have to waste any more time driving it around somewhere. Let's jump in the crane and get this show on the road. Look at that wide ass with the dual wheels. Yeah, I kind of like a wide ass. They can be fun to play with. Oh boy. Yes, that's a job delivering the cabin. I talked about that in the last video. Look how this thing catches those blocks of ice and raises them up. It's because it's a modded vehicle, it's modded tires. You know, there's bound to be glitches. This thing, don't even try to take it over those concrete bridges. You know, the gaps where you can cross the little slab of cement in order to cross the lake. The slab of cement bridges the gap. You can't go over that with these. It makes that slab of cement freak out, fly up in the air, stick to your wheels, all sorts of shit. That's why I take this route. That's why I take this route all the frickin' way around. Because you can't use that crossing. You can't use that crossing. And this land bridge is just plain fuck, so that's why I just go all the way around. So anyways, wasting time. Bring this in a little more. And probably leave it right like that. Or it's going to end up being too close to the ground. Oops. Need to bring the anchors up. And need to reverse my course. Okay, forward now. There we go. Try and get my camera view right. It's hard to do with that thing sticking up in the air. The view is going to keep freaking out as the crane and the wing swing back and forth. I can repair that damage. If I have enough points left. It's just that I'm not done screwing it up yet. Get this on the trailer, get it up to the airport, and we'll have one piece left. I think that's probably a piece of ice that broke off. You know, I never got a picture of this thing hanging in the air like that. Now I do. And come up a little bit. There we go. Almost there. All right. Anchors, crane. Click on the boom so I can change the camera. Bring it up and extend it out. We need a little more. That should be enough. Pull it in. I know from the public test server you need to have the rounded end of the wing towards the front or it won't pack. And that's a little crooked to be able to pack it. It's in the right spot. I gotta turn it a little and extend it a little. That might still be too crooked. I don't want to have to pick it back up again. Alright, I think that'll work. This thing needs to be around on the other side of the lake a little bit. Well, let's just leave it here for now. Except maybe not on top of the boulder. Just in case that won't pack and I need to move it. Stop engine, change truck. Let's try to pack. Awesome. Packed and ready to go. Let's kind of have to back it around the corner there. Let's try that again with the wheels turned the correct direction. Straighten out, don't hit the boulder. No, you hit the boulder. You weren't supposed to hit the boulder. Oops. When I'm in this, when I'm looking from the front to the rear, I tend to screw up on the forward and reverse and the right and the left because the view angle is different. And my screwed up brain has trouble compensating for the change in the view angle. But that said, off we go to the Wild Yonder Airport. There we go. Get that camera right. I don't know, with the mod that I'm running, I don't have to worry about those stumps. This thing would probably go right over them anyways, but that's beside the point. I just came through here and it, you know, the game wiped out all the tracks. Let's see, I am kind of going the wrong way. I need to be up this way. That's why there's no tracks. See, the tracks are over there. I missed the turn I should have made as I was dicking around with the camera. Be nice if you could stack the two wing sections and take them both. At the same time, I mean. They're just switched from showing me where the other wing section is to showing me where the airport is. Sure will be glad to get this contract done. So I can hit stop and go have some lunch. I was hoping to do this in one episode, and then of course it turned into 2. Suppose trying to do it in 1 was a little ambitious. Thinking I could do it in 1 was a little ambitious. Oof. Slam, bang, crash, bust up the truck. But she's still rolling. Didn't blow a tire. Maybe I shouldn't even mention that, jinx myself. Well, we're out of the rocks now. I don't think I've ever blown a tire on one of these cats. It actually says no tire damage down in the left-hand corner of the screen. Or has the damage indicators. 0 tire damage, but the suspension takes all kinds of damage. I know I still have the suspension set on the high setting. That's to give the trailer, not necessarily to climb over any obstruction, but to give the trailer more clearance to the ground. Same thing as last time, pulling this way so I can whip a Yui after. Gotta give him a picture. Alright, let's get rid of this. Which one is it? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Nope. I'll lock the camera so I can use the mouse. There we go. Now we're down to 1. Lock the camera again. Then I can move it with the joystick. Handbrake off. Handbrake was not on in the first place. One piece left. and about half hour to get it on the truck and up here. Helicopter's going over. Last time it took 7 minutes to get this thing back to the lake. It doesn't leave a lot of time to get the other wing section loaded up and transported to the airport. Yeah, the progress is kind of slow through this deep snow. But I know other vehicles that wouldn't even be able to make progress in this deep snow. I'm not going to try cutting through the gap. I'll just take the slope at an angle. This thing has proved to me it's not going to tip over on that slope. Right in front of us is the only part that's going to give us trouble. Let's try going to low plus for this. I don't know if I've ever tried that before. But then right away I get stuck on that rock. Wish it would stay to the left a little bit more on that rock, but you can't make it not slide over to the right. There we go. It has to do its sit and spin thing for a minute, but then it goes up. Does that every time. Does its little sit and spin thing, and then it goes. Put it back in automatic. I usually never even take it out of automatic. I don't know, maybe it'd move along a little quicker if I stuck it in high. Let's give that a try. If it doesn't run out of power, gives us a little more speed, that'd be alright. So far it's working just fine in high. And I think it's moving along a little quicker. Instead of saying what gear it's in, it just says high. I guess high is a gear all by itself. Should have started my turn a little sooner. You know what? I'm going to take a look at something real quick. Wouldn't make any difference. Wouldn't make any difference if I cut across there. Maybe if I cut across, I could, you know, like come in back here with the nose facing out. But that's all big rocks. Never mind. What the hell was that doing? I've never seen the... Hard to start out in high. I've never seen the spare tire pointing at something. Maybe it was a high range thing. Trying to tell me that the engine was going to stall or something. Here we are. Need V, not M. Have one more piece to recover up there in the mountain. I am going to see if I can repair that front suspension. Maybe it'll... Wow, that took all the points and didn't even completely repair it. Now it is. I got 143 left. Off we go. Maybe it'll drive a little better with a fully repaired suspension. Of course, I'm very shortly going to screw it up again. Try to go slow and keep it intact. See where those rocks protrude out, like there, the one at my rear wheels, and then there's one right in front of me. That's where, if you hit those, you'll get suspension damage. I have to take a look at where I have to go up, because it's not where the arrow is. It's back before it, it's right here. Okay, can't climb the one in front of me, but I can roll over the one on the rear and knock those big slabs of ice into the lake. Got chunks of ice flying everywhere. Now what did I even touch? Was it that tiny little piece protruding out? That gave me a flat tire. Oh, unbelievable. That was like 92 damage, but gave me a flat tire. When I was using the other evacuator to get the armored cars, I had 3 flat tires on it in the process of doing that. I actually just ran the 3rd flat tire for like 20-30 minutes till I got it. Back to the garage and could just, or until I, got the job I was doing done, and then just recovered it to the garage because it was so beat up. Actually, no, I didn't recover it to the garage. Once I was done beating the shit out of it, then I fixed the 3rd flat. Whoa, doggy. I don't want to do that. No, 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 no. Ah. I wanted the ass end to back up the hill so the front end could go down. Well, should I try to get it where I was trying to get it? Come on, turn left, turn left, turn left, turn left. Back up this way. Aha! Had to roll the fucking thing over to get it there, but I finally got it in the spot I was looking for. I didn't want it down in that frickin' hollow. Right here. Going straight up that little knoll. So it's level. Whoops, close functions. You're mine now. Airplane wing. Let's see. I could swing it this way if I bring it up over the rock. Bring the boom in. Boy, I'm gonna have to maybe leave it a little high till I get out of this corner here. Nah, it's okay. Just bring the crane up as far as it'll go. And then drop the boom. That looks alright. The wheel on the landing gear is a little close, but otherwise it looks just fine. I'm tempted to just make a daytime, but we can deal with it being nighttime. Oh, wait a second. Okay. There's the Freightliner. I would imagine I can just recover that to the garage now, or at some point off camera. At some point when I'm not recording, I'll just recover that triple axle with the metal detector, just recover it to the garage. Won't need it anymore. No more stuff to search for with a metal detector. And we're getting ever closer to completing this one. I think there's maybe 7 or 8 of the small missions. You know, that are just tedious things, tedious little things. Running, delivering the con loaf to the secret spot, delivering a scout flatbed all the way across the map to the little town, Junkman's house. Delivering that cabin at the other end of the lake. Halfway up the map to a spot along the lake shore. God, this evacuator is no small vehicle, but it sure looks small next to the cat with that big ass trailer. I'm sorry, I gotta get my screenshots. Immortalize it forever, you know? Alright, let's get down to business. I think I have to spin it. I'll probably have to raise it up and then extend the rope so it can clear the boom. Or do I need to spin it? I think this one loads with the engine forward. Why can't I extend the rope? I can pull it in, but I can't extend it. Is it hitting something? Maybe it's trying to tell me that it's ass backwards. Now I can extend it, but only that far. Only till the other end of the wing starts touching. Maybe I do have to spin it. Oh, anything to take more time. I don't remember which way around this one was. But we'll get it figured out. The other one had to be with the rounded tip forward, the rounded end of the wing forward. Means I'm gonna have to take it back some. That's fine. Extend it some, spin it some. Spin it too much. See, now it'll settle down onto the truck. I think it had the wheel up before, but it wouldn't let me carry it that way. I have a suspicion that's not right. But I'm just going to quickly exit out of this. And see if I can pack that before I even move the crane. Impossible to pack cargo, that's what I thought. I know it wasn't like that last time. But I was banging into it up on the hill, and when I picked it up, it flipped over. Maybe it needs to flip over again. Almost looks like it needs to flip over again. It's laying on the top side of the wing with the engine, with the wheel up. But it won't flip over. Huh. Connection point's right in the center, between top and bottom. Typically, if cargo needs to flip over, it will do it on its own. Even if I made it flip, it would come back to this orientation when I picked it up again. can't. This gray banner with all the keyboard buttons, the user interface, is right in the way. I want to see what I'm doing. Now, why did it have to swing? Oh, because the wheel is touching. Trying to use that upper platform, but no, that's not going to work. God dang, I'm sure it was on there upside down before, so the wheel wasn't a problem. When I did this on the public test server, I loaded it on the first shot, and I'm sure the wheel was sticking up in the air with the rounded end of the wing to the front, but or even if the engine was to the front, as long as it was flipped over, it would sit without the wheel causing a problem. I want to try and get the wing, the end of the wing up on the platform, and the wheel on the deck. If that doesn't work, I'll have to try and put it on the ground and flip it. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Meant to push that button. No. Even if it sits there like that, it's not going to pack. I guarantee it's not going to pack. God, sometimes I hate being right. Now it's not letting me attach to it. There, I got it. Almost looks like it wants to flip, but it just won't. I have no idea how I'd hook onto it to make it flip, other than maybe the winch line off the back of the truck. It's only got the one connection point. Go back up a little bit. Extend it out further. That's as far as it'll extend. The boom is just coming down now. Let's try to give it some line and then pull the boom in while I give it some line. Drop the boom down. Use like a tow cable. And bring the line in and go. And now pick it back up. And it's going to flip back over. Well, it's trying to, but see, it's going to flip back over. It's just going to flip back over. What a bitch. So you can't pick it up the other way. So what am I missing here? I should have this at the airport already. Maybe if I get it upside down and detach. And then reattach. Oops, not like that. I'll bring it in with the line tight. Come on, you did it last time. Maybe we'll try doing it this way. I ran out of room. Ran out of reach. Aw, damn, just ran out of reach. Ah, no. I think banging into it and making it flip got it discombobulated. Let's see. Bring the boom down, keep the line tight. Then bring the boom in. Start extending the line. There we go. Unhook. Alright. I think this is where we'll pick up in the next one. I'm at 1 hour and 7 minutes. It's terrible that this had to run into 3 parts for 3 pieces. That's crazy. But I know when I hook back up to this, it's going to try and flip again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close everything, restore the crane, shut it off, and I'm going to log off and back on before I try to pick that thing up again. Because it was sitting in the snow like that until I ran into it and made it flip, and then when I picked it up, it flipped back, so the wheel was pointing down. And I'm pretty sure it has to load with the wheel pointing up and the engine toward the front, with the propeller hanging off the driver's side. I'm sure that's how it was on the public test server. When I try to do that now, it doesn't work. So I'm going to end this one here. Like I said, I'm going to log off, log on, and then try picking this thing up. Maybe that'll reload it. So I can pick it up correctly. Ah, boy. Alright, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.